the Destroyer, Conor Benn, one of those must-see type of fighters coming out of the UK. The famous son of a legend who's beating his own path.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor the Destroyer Benn.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Misses with the jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such nice people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab just missed with the left hand. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Like that, I'm happy. Just stay focused. Be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first. Smart. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his track.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Good work, that's it.
On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. There's a counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Good defense to block the hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right. Down goes Ben. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but
Complacent.
on to the fourth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just missed with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch landed. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punching. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He blocks the uppercut. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest.
Get your mind on the job.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. And he just misses with that jab. Hook misses. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Now, don't want you to load up.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. Can't find a home with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on. Get your rhythm back, then we go again. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Set. Forget about that round.
Here we go. It's round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Hold that thought! Sugar Ray Sugar Ray is down! And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. And we enter the 8th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well done with that counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. Hey, those punches add up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.